Hello everybody, my name is Zelinator and welcome back to Ultimate Minecraft Polyworld. I almost said Ultimate Polycraft Pack, but no, that's the resource pack that I have not yet updated because I'm gonna update it in 1.13.2. But anyway, so we're back. We back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side. I went to the Enderman farm yesterday, hooray! After the world finished optimizing. At last, all the nether chunks have been upgraded to 1.13 and they've been tossed on my external hard drive. One of them, along with the rest of the UMP Part 4 backups. And so all of that will be waiting to be uploaded to the archive later. But otherwise, we're gonna wrap up on digging this out. Shouldn't take us too long. Then we'll start working on the walls. We have all that cobblestone that'll need to be dug up. And the obsidian as well. And I can't remember how high the cobblestone goes, but thankfully in the event that I run out of cobblestone, I'll have access to the outer areas because, in fact, which one's the middle? Let's pick all this up before it despawns. The middle is this block, plus the two on the side. So this right here, this is where we have the glass and the two doors, which means this is outside. So let me open this. Open up. Wait, hold on. I have a button for that. Where's my button?
FBI, open up!
Ah. So this is the glass outside. In fact, that means those two torches go there. And we also have one more because this is the outer edge of the whole. I almost said concrete plate, but we have concrete in Minecraft. It's the entire stone floor that the warehouses sit on. Alright, well with that taken care of, let's go back to digging. I think once I get the cobblestone in place, this will really start looking like the warehouse. Because the warehouse has a giant stone roof, which means hooray for me, I won't have to dig any of that up. But it has walls 7 or 8 blocks tall. I can't remember, I'll need to compare the first one. Oh wait, I think the front has it completed. Anyway, I'll need to compare how tall the walls are currently with how much cobblestone we have. How much cobblestone we need to place down. And then I know I'll still need to dig up several more blocks because these warehouses are really tall. Relative. There are tall buildings in regards to being down here. The fact that we have chests 8 blocks tall, because we needed that 1 block gap between. Because for a while, you could not put chests on top of chests and be able to open them. I said recently I was playing beta 1.8 just to see what it really feels like. It's alright. I think 1.0 and 1.1 are still better versions for completing the game. But I realized you couldn't open chests on top of other chests yet. And I had to think about that and I realized the hitbox for the chest was still a full block. The chest didn't get a smaller hitbox until, I think, 1.3. I'm pretty sure at 1.2, it's still a full block. So somewhere around 1.3, 1.4, the chest hitbox became smaller, which means that's when you could start stacking chests and be able to open them. That's such a feature that modern players probably never understood, because, you know, you see people with those super, super dense chest areas. And that's another thing. Back in the earlier days of Minecraft, you could only have 2 chests next to each other. You could not normally get any other chests next to them. Which means modern people here in 1.13 1.13 and later, you could have chests next to each other, and they will function normally. But if you wanted chests, I should say if you wanted double chests next to double chests, you'd have to wait until 1.5 where you use chests and trap chests. And so people used to do that back then, but now, not even that's required. That was always one of the benefits for trap chests, is that you can have them next to regular chests and they would not cause problems. Plus the redstone signal they emit. But with the introduction of 1.13's ability to have any chest next to each other, then they became half as useful, since the trap chests now function like regular, or I should say the regular chests function like trap chests in that regard. Which means of the two, well, I should say they become 33% useful, or 33% less useful, because they don't have two features, they have three. The storage part. Trap chests store items, of course, makes sense. And trap chests emit a signal, and they used to not connect. Or I should say they do not connect with regular chests. Those are the three uses for the trap chest, and 1.13 removed one of those uses. Not important, technical Minecraft. Parts of things that no regular people think of these days. Because why would you? Let's try a little more, what's her name said on hashtag me the game. The mobile game that only lasted about 2 years. I remember the day it launched, and I remember the day it shut down. In fact, I remember the very second it shut down. What a time that was. I was there with my buddies, the California server buddies on there, and so we were watching out over the lake, and poof, shut down. Oh well. After that, I didn't want to play mobile games anymore. Howdy, Koski, welcome back. Did your glasses come in? Did you get next day delivery for the 3D glasses? Because you said you didn't have any pairs, so I had to order them. The glasses were rubbish. They were basic cardboard with 2 pieces of film, right? 2 pieces of tinted film in the lens slots. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of 3D glasses that were mass produced in mid to late 2000s. Oh, lag spike. Better not be chunks regenerating. I just fixed the world. Sure, it took me almost a week's worth of time. Oops, that was cobblestone I did not want to acquire. Oh, it's not gonna matter, my inventory is almost full. We'll be heading back before we finish up here, since we're low on inventory space. You know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm thinking of making a couple more shulker boxes, because my chests are starting to fill up. It would be wise to dump this into the shulker box directly. That way I could just put the shulker boxes into the chest. I'll be doing that soon. I know I already have several shulker boxes for cobblestone. I don't remember if I emptied them out or not because I was building. Nope. Last slot. Creative 1.0. Your regular 1.0 stuff. Of all the airports I've started, not a single airport I've ever finished. Nothing more than a landing strip. I don't even think I've ever had air traffic control towers. 21.4. Is that still the latest release? We're still on 21.4. Whatever happened to 21.5? We still on pre-release 2? Finally saw I looked into the locator, the player locator bar y'all were talking about yesterday. I don't like it, and I hope we don't get that on Java. I miss the XP bar. It changes the look of something you're staring at all day long. Because for years in survival, that XP bar would be sitting there waiting, always reporting back what you're at. And then one day they said, we're going to hide this for a little bit. No, it's going to be toggleable, but I think to myself, why not make a new HUD element for it? Minecraft doesn't have a lot going on. We have the effects, whatever effects we have. We have the hotbar, health, hunger, armor, oxygen, offhand, attack indicator, crosshairs. That's about it. There's still plenty of other screen space. Alright, let's see. Whoop. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna need a stone shulker box, because it's a lot of space here, especially since we reached the last chest. Yeah, are these empty? That one's full, empty, empty, empty. Nope, nope. Okay, I'm pretty sure those two are full, but these two are empty. So let me start filling it up then. Alright, so now that one's complete. Let me just verify real fast that these are full. Yep, alright, cool. Nope. Oh, you're going a full-size modern-day airport with TSA and everything. Sounds complicated. Good luck. How frequently do you play creative? I feel like you're more of a survival person. There we go, now we're all nice and neatly organized. Once every few years. Oh boy. In fact, here, how about with the coal, I just leave it down here, then once I get enough, I'll make a whole stack of blocks out of it. There we go, that seems like the more efficient path to take. Now let me go down and make sure I didn't leave any stone on the floor, because I'll be making a couple of light gray shulker boxes for the stone to differentiate from regular gray for the cobblestone. In fact, while I'm down here, why don't I just finish this? There's only a few rows left. Oh, not even. There's about 1 1/4. There are never really creative servers I played on, but I did play on servers that had creative. They had a creative world on there, I should say. Alright, Buzz thinks that's important. It's probably not. No. Uh-oh. Did you see that? I'm pretty sure it's some stone. Yep, alright. Let's not let stone stick around up there. I need to pick that up. That sounds like an intense battle going on. And I'm not at all surprised. Sounds like a funny story though. Alright, let's see. Do I leave any torches on the outside? Because I know I have torches on the walls on the inside. Let's go verify, shall we? So it looks like that's a no. All my torches for outside the warehouse are placed away from the floor. Alright, well, let's go visit Warehouse 3, the trilogy, as I find some shulker shells. I'm pretty sure I have one chest already. We'll see how many I make, how many shells. Divide by 2 minus 1 to get me the amount of chests I'll need. 21. If I really wanted, I could make 10. I don't feel like doing so, so we'll make 5. And man, what's with the performance up here? 40 FPS. I miss Optifine in 1.12. The game ran great then, and now I'm not feeling it. At least once we hit 1.14 and all the lighting bugs go away, then the world will look better. Because there's a lot of improper lighting, and I'll need to wait to get that fixed. Hi, slime. The one time a door is not useful. Because how many mobs fits through a 1 by 1 by 1 hole? Not a lot. Baby slimes, apparently. So for once, this half door caused me a problem. Such an uncommon occurrence, that is. Wait, which one's the ender chest? Fleshy block, ender chest, anvil. This is not an anvil. Oh yeah, do I have any torches? No. One of these days, I'll spend a bunch of coal and totally stockpile torches in there. Don't know when, but perhaps one day. I still need a bunch of torches to light up my world. I have a lot of light that needs to be placed. It's nice seeing the fixed model again, after not doing so. The fixed model for all of these. Because back in 1.12, I think between 1.8 and 1.12, all the petrified oak slabs rendered the pink and black missing texture. That is no longer a problem. Oh wait, I need light gray dye. Gotta color code these. Need to color code them based on the item I keep inside. Colored shulker boxes was a great idea. One of these days, it'd be really cool if we got colored planks. I don't know if we'll ever do so, but dyed planks is one of those features where we don't need every type of plank to have the 16 different colors. I'd be fine if any plank worked. Oopsies, that was gray. I was supposed to get light gray. Well, I guess I only have 4 for stone instead of 5. I'll use that one for cobblestone. But anyways, if we had all the unpainted colors plus the 16 different colors for planks, I think that would be really cool. One day, perhaps. That's one of those small features where it'd be fine. So the crafting recipe would just be 1 dye, then 8 planks around it. 8 of the any type of planks would get you the painted planks. Small feature, and I think a lot of people would find use out of that. Out of space already. Okay, so let me toss that one for now. Fill it up soon. I don't know if I did most of the digging yet, or if we still have a lot more we'll need to do. But having all this now is gonna be nice. Putting away all this stone, I should say. Maybe I will start switching over to cobblestone. Well, all this is now full. So let me move these out of here, then we'll switch over to cobblestone real fast. Because now we need to fill up this one, because oops, I done goofed. Oh, now we're at 5 cobblestone chests, or 5 cobblestone shulker boxes. Howdy Mazov, welcome back. You've been enjoying the laptop. Boop, toss that. It took your Windows out. Have you gone back to Linux? Did they factory reset back to Linux? Because that would be slightly comedic to me, but it's probably not fun for you. Alright, come on. When the eyes turn red, you can go to bed. The reset after swapping the screen? Oh well. Alright, close enough. Can't see the eyes from here, there's a giant wall in the way. I'll make it look nicer, because right now that's sort of just a cliff face, and I think trimming that down would make the area look neater. Make it look like a proper other side of the lake. Either they felt it, or company policy says they had to. Oh wait, I'm done in here. Hooray! No wait, I'm not done in here, just kidding. Because I need to turn the walls into cobblestone. I was gonna say, hooray, I could start digging outside, but I realized, oh wait, I need to fix the walls. Unless if I fix the walls, or I should say I dig outside, then fix the walls, and I realized, oops, I think I needed that bucket. Alright, well either way, how much cobblestone do I need? 8 blocks of cobblestone. How tall are the walls? 7? Only 7 blocks. Oh, that's unfortunate. I can't reach. I cannot halo reach. Alright, let me go grab a bucket, then I'll start preparing to clean up the outside. Did you have the tech install Windows the first time, or was it you that installed Windows previously? Alright, do that, and I needed my water bucket, the one I put away, thinking, let me clean out my inventory. Just kidding. Alright, so we're looking at 62 blocks. So wall 62 wall, which means the whole thing is a stack long. Oh, that's nice. In fact, here, I have a better idea. How about I check the coordinates first? I think that might be easier. So that way, once I reach the value, or what I could do is dig out from here and then just let them intersect. Because it should be 10 blocks. Ten blocks, then I'll just dig out one more, plop a torch. Alright, so now I don't have to deal with coordinates, I just go forward until I reach that point. I don't know if I'm familiar with IPS screens. No command to check if a player has items. There was. Wasn't there like /test4? Unless that's only for checking if entities are there. I thought you were building an airport. Is this the scanner you're talking about? You're trying to make it functional? Oh, hello. Peekaboo, I see you. There's another lava lake here. Of course there is. Why would there not be a lava lake deep underground? Oops. Oh no, my torches. Sorry, torches, didn't mean to do that. Those foreign commands, I wouldn't be able to provide any assistance, since that's not the technical stuff I've done in the past. What does Google say? Does Google say there's any inventory verification? Just says to clear the inventory. Nope, that's not what we're looking for. It would be funny, unless you had something important in there. Oh, hello. There's a cave. Let's go caving. Yes, cave exploration complete. I think I've said before, I don't like Endev caves. Endev has spaghetti caves. These are not the type of caves I like. I don't need a mushroom. Wonder if there's anything out here, or if it's just a bunch of mushrooms. Oh, we found gold. Or lava. It'd be really cool if we found some diamonds down here, but I don't know. Yeah, we are in the survival test chunks. Oh wait, hold on. These are classic caves. Just kidding, we're not going to find any diamonds. Howdy potato, welcome back. Someone made a mod for 1.7-ish, somewhere around that time, that brought back the caves from previous versions. Oh, here's some water. Okay, this is where I stop. Let's head back. Can't remember who it was, but he wrote a post about why he didn't like the new caves in 1.7. And so he made a simple mod that returned them. I would appreciate beta caves more if they didn't get cut off at random chunk borders. There's a technical reason for why they do that, and I've yet to look into it. All I know is I'm not a fan of it. Beta 1.8 fixes the problem though, and caves no longer get cut off. And we made it to the end. Hooray! So this side is now complete. And I think while I'm here, I'll start moving the torches down. Let me toss all that real fast. All right, back to digging. once I get the whole outline completed, we'll start working on the middle section. All the internal walls. Then once the walls are complete, we'll clean up the outside. Oh, excuse me, torch. Excuse me, other torch. Peekaboo. Alright, let's think. How much of this lava do I need to dig up? I'd say only the wall here. So from this block and down, we'll have to go. In fact, how about I just keep going all the way? Hello. I wonder how long until I start getting tired of digging this hole. I really don't need the warehouse just yet, but I'd rather get it prepared now, because it would be rather sad to need the warehouse at a later point and not have the space. That's why we're doing this nice and early, well before I'm gonna need the storage space for new items. Come on, lava. Don't be so fast. Again? There we go. Oops, sorry, torch. In fact, here, how about I leave the water, and then I start going forward. Therefore, I'll just let it sit there. Alright, time to move. So much obsidian. Hopefully in the future I'll have a use for this. Because for the time being, I don't know what I'm going to do with all of it. If I really wanted, I could build a massive portal. The max size, which I think is 27 by 27. I don't know where I'd put it though, because I don't currently have any portals required. I don't currently have any new portals I'll need for the time being. Alright, this side's done. I could start getting the walls in. So now we'll need to do the same on this side. 10 blocks, stop, and then start digging from the other side. But of course, we see all that lava there. That's going to have to be carved up. 2. Ten plus 1. Alright, back to work. Wonder if it's nighttime. I see some darkness over there. So I feel like, huzzah! Let's catch some Z's real fast. And awakeness, Kurt J. Mack used to say. Which reminded me, I wonder how much longer until the next Flobathon. I'm hoping soon. We're already halfway through March, just about. Because I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to him getting a bunch of steps in, but we'll see if he does it a little later. closer to April. I think 1 year, 2023, he did March, and then 2024 he started April or May. I don't remember if he had one in 2022. If he did, it wasn't nearly as large of a production. Hold up. Is Aqua Affinity no longer a requirement? I was digging underwater rather quickly there. Did they make changes? Alright, hold on. Yeah, sorry, Dorge. Yeah, it's indeed about to get a little dark in here. Whoop. Huh. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Oh no! It doesn't work up? Okay, that's I'll need to outsmart the lava. I was really hoping that the lava would take over. I should say I was hoping the water underneath the lava. But alas, it doesn't work like that. Alrighty, so let's start working on this from the outside. I'll need to go on top of the lava. Probably carve a hole from inside here. And then go from there. Because if where I'm digging is right around here, it should be 2 blocks. 2 blocks outward I'm trying to dig up. Peekaboo. Alright, we'll see if that's good enough to get me going. I don't know, though, because I might stick around on the outside. Oh, now it is. Cool. I just needed to open up enough space here to access all the lava. Hello. At least I don't have any concern about the lava, as we've learned yesterday. Turns out I can casually jump in a pit of lava, and nothing goes wrong. Trying to go far enough ahead that I don't cause any more water to leak down into the tunnel back there, but we'll see. Well, too late. Oh, is that the end? Is that the end of the lava? Be really cool if it was. Mining all this obsidian just eats away at the time. We dig it up rather quickly, but as a whole, getting rid of it all takes a while. Plus I need to turn all the lava into obsidian first. Oop. Excuse me. I think we're almost... Nah, not really. I need to go down all the way to 16. All the way down to Y16, and we've only made it to 17. So we'll open this up. Oh wait, no, hold on, not this one. That one needs to be 17. There we go. Back to the original tunnel we were working on. So this is what goes all the way to the end. Alright, cool. Maybe I should work on this first, since the wall to the right, my current right, is already obsidian, which means that's already been made safe. Alright, cool. That's a big chunk all completed. Oh, man, my inventory is filling up with obsidian. 2 slots already allocated. I'll just dig all this up and then turn it into... Oh wait, hold on, it's gonna become cobblestone first. Oops. There we go. I guess the cobblestone is faster than mine. You know what I could do? Now that I have all this obsidian, I want to say I had a fair amount already, I don't remember. But with all the additional obsidian I'm mining here, I wonder if I can make a bunker out of this. I know I still have a bunch of bedrock as well, but I'd feel like an obsidian bunker is a smarter thing to do unless I'm absolutely certain I know I want it out of bedrock. Because once I place down any bedrock I have, that is stuck there for the rest of the world. Until any point in the future I find a way, an accessible way, of getting rid of bedrock. Because so far, that has not yet happened since 1.7, I believe. 1.7, early 1.8, with using dark oak trees. Planting dark oak trees, the roots, when they grew down, would replace any block beneath them, which meant you were able to carve out a pretty large hole from growing a tree. I should say growing trees in a dark oak trees in a 2x2 pattern. In fact, here, hold on. Here's what we'll do. We'll wrap up on this first, go all the way to the end. An iron door system to prevent them from throwing items out. Sounds like... oh, hooray, we made it. No, we did not make it, just kidding. Well, it sounds like now you're just being mean to the people inside. Oop, coal's taking up space as well. Of course. Did I hear grass? Am I crazy, or did I hear the Minecraft grass sound effect? Someone doing... Oh wait, was it the mushy? Oh, I see. There's a mushy patch. For some reason, I was thinking I was close to the surface, and maybe there's a sheep up there eating grass. And now there's iron. Iron's taking up inventory space as well. Alright, where was that cave I was in before? Howdy, howdy. What I'm currently mining is enough space to have a warehouse. I'm working on an underground warehouse, but I need to open up the space before I can do so. We're making good progress, but I still have a lot more digging that needs to be done. The next step is to turn the walls into cobblestone. Unfortunately, I'm going to be 1 layer short because I need 8 blocks, but I could only reach 7. So, I'll deal with that later. Let me put away all the stone because we'll be working with cobblestone. And looks like nighttime's also approaching, so we'll catch some Z's. Then that'll be that. Oop. We shall be prepared for the morrow. Man, I'm starting to get a lot of cobblestone and stone. Maybe I should do something with all of that. Obsidian, cobblestone, and stone. I'm getting a lot of. And alright, back to work. Oh wait, hold on, I'm gonna need some of that cobblestone. Or, you know what, nah, I'll just switch to my regular. I'll just switch to the regular fortune pickaxe. Then that way, anything I mine, I won't have to worry about having additional stone. One of these days I'll come back here with an extra trapdoor. Just plop it right over the ladder. Hi, spider. I didn't know you could spawn in here. What do you think you're doing? Taking up inventory space, that's what you're doing. It's hard to tell when there's dark locations with obsidian because it's a rather dark texture to begin with. Alright, well, let's get mining. I think I'll start on this side first because there's less obsidian. In fact, how about I go all the way up to the top? In fact, maybe I will work on the entire thing top down. You know what? I think I'll also just carve out the space for the... I'll carve out the space for the cobblestone now. So we'll see how far we get, because what's going to end up happening is we are going to run out of cobblestone. Because of coal, iron, obsidian, plus any additional space, it's not going to drop cobblestone when mined. Which means I will be running low. But I won't know how much cobblestone I'll need until I get down there. But since there's plenty of space outside the walls, that I'll be able to take cobblestone from there. Which is why I decided to leave any additional cobblestone up top, since I was going to have to mine it up anyway. And oh boy, it's rather dark up here. Oh look, we got the... Oh no way, I do have haste. Haste and regeneration. For some reason I was thinking I had speed, but no, I have haste. Wow, I've just barely get the effect of the beacon up here. I wish there was a way to boost the range of beacons. Like, I'm fine with the 4-tier system. Like, I don't think we need to make any tiers larger than this. But it would be cool if we could have some sort of upgrade item where it, say, doubles the range of the beacon. So you plop it in and then boom, the beacon range goes farther. But it would be a one-time thing. That way you can't keep adding more and more and more and more to the range. That way you can only double the range once. I know the range was already increased, but oh boy, the beacon range was so short when it was first implemented. At least it always felt short to me. And so they improved it, but the beacon range still feels a little short compared to what I wish it was. And I wonder if that's a performance thing. That's okay. People have better computers now than we did 12 years ago. 1.4, not 1.5. 13 years ago when beacons were first added. Does anyone know if the beacon range is the same on both Java and Bedrock? Because I wonder if they never did anything about the beacon range, because hey, we got to make sure people on phones have the same experience as people playing on a high-end computer. Don't know when I'll make that video discussion. One day, perhaps. No, not for this year's April Fools, nor for my 10-year anniversary. 10 YouTube years. I don't know if I'll call it 10 YouTube years. It's probably just gonna be the big ol' 10 years of Zelinator's stream or something. I've thought about separating the whole 10 years of YouTube into different parts, but then I thought about that. I don't know how much people appreciated all the notifications last year, so I'm thinking of just having one 10-hour stream as opposed to 10 one-hour streams. We'll see, we'll see. Finally passed 10 years, hooray. It's almost as long as I've been doing YouTube. This year is a good year. Alright, I want to pick up all this cobblestone before it despawns, and then I'll start filling in the ceiling. That way I don't have to worry about running out of space. If you've been playing Minecraft longer by a couple of months, let's get all this in place. I made one public Minecraft video in 2013. I'm pretty sure that channel, well, I don't know if the channel's gone. It very well could be, just because YouTube's automated system after 2 years of inactivity. And so that was the only video on the channel, but didn't stick around very long because I was a small fry and I didn't think of preserving it. But I have the world it was on, so at least that's something. So yeah, I made one Minecraft video in 2013, public, and I recorded at least 2 other videos. The first video I mentioned was a little Farlands world, a little Farland showcase going from beta 1.7 to 1.6.2. And the 2 other videos were modded 1.5 survival episodes, Survival Island. Those videos never went public because I just didn't like them, and I'm pretty sure those don't exist at all. I've tried doing hard drive recovery. I'm pretty sure all 3 videos no longer exist. If there are other Minecraft videos I recorded in 2013, I don't remember. I participated on a 2014 Minecraft video, although that was not my channel, but I was the one playing Minecraft. MC Five Nights at Freddy's, or MC FNAF 2, I can't remember the name of the episode, or name of the video. That still exists out on the internet. May take some digging to find it though. But otherwise, I didn't upload full-size Zelinator videos in long form until May 2015. I'm pretty sure my original account emails are gone. I first played the game using the Anjo Kaido launcher, Minecraft free, Minecraft SP, hold on, I think it was May 9th, 2012. But I didn't buy Minecraft until December 29th, 2012. I don't have the emails for the purchase date, but I looked at my account stats and it has the date created on there. I think it was 6:48 p.m., something like that. Yeah. So for several months, I really thought Minecraft was a free game because I looked up Minecraft free on the old laptop I had, and the first result worked. Don't think the Anjo Kaido launcher is still around. There was a updated version for the 1.6 launcher in 2013, but at that point, that was only after I wanted to see whatever happened to his stuff. Yeah, I still have my old launcher, the old original launcher. Yeah, the Minecraft SP launcher, which is how I know it's from May 9th, 2012, because that's when everything was downloaded on. Sad that I don't have any of my Minecraft data, but at least I have at least I know exactly when I started playing. I only played a little bit of Classic back when it was still hosted on the website. But I know I played a lot of the latest version. And I remember being so excited when 1.3 came out because I was like, "Oh, there's an update? Whoa, there's new features." I thought the jungle temple and game mode switching was so cool. Yeah, I remember the 1.3 update, and then waiting around for the 1.4 update. I was even more excited for the 1.4 update. That was a great time. And then by that point, I bought my account, and so that's when I switched over to the official launcher. Walking through a tunnel from 2012, that's pretty cool. I don't think any of my 2012 content exists in any form. Oops. Oh no, yeah, keep that. There was one server I played on, Geeky Servers. That one was started a couple months or so before I started playing on there. But I don't know if any of my old stuff was seen in the old videos. However, I got in touch with the server owner years later because it shut down in 2015, I think. And so I was able to acquire the server, the worlds on there. Some of my early stuff is gone just because those worlds were deleted. But at least my builds from that server, from the server from 2012, is still around. Whoop. "2012 3DS content, I guess. Was it ever shared anywhere? Because if not, then that's personal acquisitions, and I'm not collecting any of this obsidian. Oops. I feel a sneeze coming. Can I pineapple it out of here? Because it'd be really cool if I could just pineapple that sneeze away. Oh, we got haste. Hooray. So it looks like this far corner over here is indeed affected by the beacon. That means we're just barely close enough. I was concerned that it would only work when up above, but from what it looks like, the effect is applied down here. Oh, I think it's nighttime again. I should catch some Z's, reset the weather timer. No rain for me. I'll need to go around and see if I have any snow biomes in here, because I know we have a lot of swamp. We have a lot of swamp and ocean. but I don't know if I have any cold biomes in these old chunks currently. Because I primarily like to reset the weather timer, that way I don't get snow where I don't want snow to be. For those who've seen my Minecraft Legacy world, approximately 75% of that is some form of a snowy biome, which means it's definitely a high likelihood of, if it snows, we're gonna have a problem. Since most of that world is not supposed to be snow covered. I have the old, I should say the original 3DS as well, and I'm sad that Minecraft 4 3DS was only for the new 3DS. That's why they have to advertise it as the new 3DS edition. But don't worry, now you know, based on my series, if you ever feel like playing the 3DS edition, assuming your laptop is happy for it. Oh wait, I didn't mean to toss all that cobblestone. I was supposed to be placing it down. Whoopsies. I was supposed to place that cobblestone, but we'll do that later. That's going to encourage me to go mining some more. Because I was supposed to fill in the walls, and I totally didn't do that. Whoops. I was supposed to keep working down. Oh well. Back to obsidian. Oh wait, the haste comes all the way over here? Well, that's cool. So a lot of the warehouse, it would appear, is affected by the beacon. Oopsies. I want to say yesterday, I remember talking about how it'd be cool if I was close enough to the beacon, but I didn't think I was. I also didn't think I had haste on here. I thought it had speed and regeneration, not haste and regeneration. If I really wanted, I could switch it over to haste too. But I don't know how much more digging I'll be doing on here. Well, I guess that's not entirely true. I do know how much more digging I'll be doing on here, which is still relatively a lot. But here's what I'll be doing now that I have no more cobblestone. How about I start digging up more space? Because all of this is going to need to be carved out anyway. So I guess once my inventory gets full of cobblestone again, that's when I know. Place it. Don't put it away. And I am rather glad that I did decide to go to the end yesterday and get my pickaxes repaired, because that means I have more time to keep digging over here. Party potato. Then I think once the warehouse is complete, then I'll start on building again. Times of mining offset by times of building. Building is more interesting than mining. Cave exploration is fun though, but digging out large sections of underground area is not the most engaging thing. I wonder if I'll have enough cobblestone by the time I finish this side that I could start placing it down in the walls. And then that way I'll dig the last side after I finish placing the cobblestone. This will help me differentiate light inside from light outside. Uh-oh, cobblestone, I see you. Get over here. I'll take that, thank you. Do I want to get rid of more lava? I'll leave it for now. Until I decide that, nope, I need all this extra space. I don't even think my inventory will fill up. Back to here, I wonder if this will be faster. If I did it row by row. It really depends on how much time you're not spending while mining. The amount of time spent between going from one block to the other, I should say. Because otherwise, if you're going from one block to the next for the entire time, that would be most efficient. But you're incapable of doing that. Hello, iron. You're gonna have to get out of my hotbar, please. I don't like seeing the ores I collect. One of these days, I should go back and look at my inventories from old worlds, because I really want to see what it looks like, how I used to sort my stuff. I'm talking from years ago, decade plus, on how I used to sort my survival inventories, because I feel like how I sort now is not the same as what I used to do. There was also a time where I used to put all my tools on the far right. I liked the inverted hotbar look. I didn't start out that way. I kept them left because that's sequential. But there was a time where I kept everything on the right side. So it would be the sword would be all the way on the 9th slot. Pickaxe would be 8. Axe, shovel. And then torches and food. I've gotten so used to having my pickaxe in the 2nd slot and sword in the 1st that I can't do that anymore. Because I'm used to just pressing the number to go straight to the slot I want to use for those 2 items. But I'm sure if I were to go find some old worlds, I might stumble across the inverted organization. Alright, now this might be better to dig up than sideways. Yeah, but I could just barely halo reach him there. But unfortunately, that's still not tall enough because I have several more blocks upward I'll have to dig. I think I'll figure out the roof of the main area, the outer space of the warehouse first. But I know I have the windows already established, the underwater windows. Nope, not the underwater lava, for those who remember that. But the underwater windows will help guide me with how everything is situated above. I can't remember how many blocks in between I had between the bottom of the lake compared to where the roof of the warehouse is going to be. If I was smart, I gave myself at least 2 blocks because that would allow me to walk on top of the roof and do all my stuff up there that I need. Ah, here we go. Here's to hoping we don't run out of cobblestone. Hold on, let me just sort all that real fast. In fact, if I move that over, that should hopefully only pull the complete stacks. This feels like a dark area, and I think that's because this is where I had the lava. But I'll get the walls in place first before I plop down the torches again, because I'll need to know how I separate the lighting inside from the lighting outside. I'm gonna need some stone because that needs to be filled in. And I just remembered, we're getting close. One more version, 1.14 I should say, one more major version, and when we crouch, we'll be a block and a half tall. I can start making proper small spaces. And we'll also have official crawling support by having trapdoors. We could use trapdoors or pistons to force us into 1 block tall areas, and then from there we'll be able to crawl on the ground. Don't know if I'll do anything with such small spaces, but one day perhaps. Let me fill that up. Oh wait, hold on. 28's divisible by 4. I can get rid of that whole stack. Carving this out definitely took longer than I thought it was. We're already over an hour and 11 minutes into this. And I thought to myself, man, I haven't done much. But when I look at the walls, how they're about to be finished, at least the cobblestone portion, because I still have the stone section sitting on top. That's gonna have to wait until after I get the cobblestone pillars and not cobblestone, the planks and the logs need to be placed in here. That will allow me easier access towards the roof. 40, so close. We almost had enough cobblestone. Almost had enough cobblestone to finish all of this. Well, let's catch some Z's, then I think we'll go mining at the backside, assuming I didn't finish over there. Let's go and find out, shall we? Nope. Alright, cool. Low ceiling, that's what I need. And here, let me grab a little bit of stone first, because there are some holes in the floor I need to fix. Alright, that should be good enough. Famous last words. There's that one. I feel like I should fix that one as well. I like my ability to sprint, so we're gonna eat up. Man, this feels much nicer now. This was much more like a proper warehouse. I should say one of the warehouses I have on here, since the space is getting there, plus the ceiling is nice and high, even though it's only about half as tall as what it needs to be. I could also toss the stone and the cobble. Then hopefully, once all of this is complete, and I clean up this extra space all the way to the end there, so all the way to that side, then hopefully that'll be it for the cobblestone section of the walls. Oop. Yawn. Hey, at least it's not a sneeze. I was indeed able to successfully pineapple the sneeze earlier. Of course, thinking about the sneeze may or may not have brought it back. Are sneezes psychological? Part of them probably is. It's almost possible to be absolutely certain that you will not sneeze. It just takes a whole lot of mental effort. Haven't gotten there yet. Sometimes I'm able to postpone sneezes. Alright, I think I'm all good. Let me get the goods here. Oh, Mystic Stone. And also Mystic Cobblestone. Excuse me, buddy. Oh, thank you. Picking up items used to be limited in the block faces. I should say picking up items used to be limited in what direction from the item you were able to pick it up. I remember it used to be harder back in InfDev and Alpha, even Beta as well. I think release corrected it so that it was only distance based, and the calculations for picking up items, particularly the Y level, was one of the factors. And I want to say you had to be at exactly the same level. You couldn't be half a block above, for example, to pick up the item. But I think that has been fixed. I also think picking up items requires you to be lower. I should say higher up, because it did not have the top half. The top half used for calculations, I think only the bottom half. Nope, that's definitely going to need some torches. In fact, I know for certain that I have these 2 torches there. The rest of the torches that are currently on the floor are going to have to be picked up, because once I get new torches, I should say. But I don't have any torches on the floor in any of the other warehouses. All my torches are on the pillars, which means I think what we'll be doing next... Oh no! I still have not enough cobblestone. Well, anyways, I'll be working on the logs next, the log pillars next. Well, this is good enough to clean up the lighting outside, and then I'll go back around to the inside, since most of this has been complete by now, or completed. And I think that might be it. Oh wait, hold up, these have to move. As I keep all the torches outside the floor. Alright, let me just slide that one over a little bit, and then I'll put one more there. Alright, cool. Let me make sure no more spiders spawn in here. Ah, much better. Alright, well, turns out we're gonna have to dig up that last site after all. I was really hoping that I wouldn't need to, but I guess procrastination's over. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. And I also have this big section right here in the middle carved up because this is where the lava was. Nope, I can't reach. Oh, alright, because that's too tall. Oi! This is one of those times where, you know, I wish I could reach up just a little bit more. But alas, that's not the world we live in. Don't we have commands for that in modern Minecraft as of 1.20 something? we have a command that can adjust the player reach. In fact, I almost think there's player reach for entities and player reach for blocks as separate. I can't remember though. Yeah, I remember if that was ever brought into vanilla or not. But I feel like there's a snapshot that introduced it after the crab lost, of course. Thank you for the cobblestone. In fact, let me just wrap up on the wall real fast. This way I can maximize inventory space. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! The cobblestone is now complete. Hello, howdy. Welcome back to the stream. Hooray! The cobblestone is now done. The ceiling's gonna have to go up several more blocks, but that's gonna wait as we keep working on the outside here. So I'll finish digging up this area, then I'll be grabbing all my logs, even though I know for certain that the amount of wood I have is going to be not nearly enough for the amount of wood I need. Thankfully, I have... Thought I heard a noise. Like a I don't know. Anyways, thankfully I have a good axe here. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. We're in 1.13. Phantoms exist. Not only do I have to reset the weather timer, now I have to also reset the sleep timer. I should say the insomnia timer. I totally forgot about that. With the amount of sleep I do, I feel like it's going to be very rare for me to encounter phantoms. I'm not concerned though, because if I could jump in lava, I'm pretty sure I can deal with a phantom swarm. I could deal with a phantom menace. But oops. They should totally call that. What do you call a group of phantoms? A menace. It fits so perfectly. Alright, let's see. Well, either way, we are at 5,669 days on here. I'm still really sad that I missed day 5555, but oh well. Because I remember saying that we were gonna have pretty much one day, and then it would be, I should say, start a new stream, have a day pass, and then that would have been it. But oh well. Because I think the last one we saw was 5553 or 2. Maybe even 5554. But oh well. Not important. Just funny coincidences. I'm still waiting around for day 6,000 though. I feel like I did the math for about how many days, or I should say for about what day we would be on. And I think we were gonna pass 6,000. I did the math a few weeks ago. I'd have to do the math here. Of course, the math, I should say the day we're gonna end off on is always gonna be higher than my prediction because I don't stream for exactly 2 hours. Plus, I spend time on this world outside of streaming. Not much, but over time it adds up. Like, for example, optimizing the world. Optimizing the world didn't add to the day counter, but all the time I spent flying around looking at the chunks, making sure that everything was working while I was upgrading, that added to the timer. Cities Skylines. Was that a desktop game, or is that a mobile game? I'm thinking the mobile game was... I used to play was SimCity Build It. I played SimCity 4 Deluxe on PC quite a bit back when I was a wee lad. That was a fun game. Tried playing it on here for a Zelinator Plays episode, except something didn't work. I think the menu, the UI, didn't function. Or it barely functioned, which meant that there's a lot of stuff I couldn't do just because it didn't work. Alright, desktop game. Alrighty. And are we all set here? We all good? I think so. Let me just make sure that nothing bad's gonna be plopping up. Alright, so all this obsidian in the floor, I think we're gonna leave it for now. Unless I really want to change it to stone later, we're gonna leave the obsidian in the floor for now. That way all the people gaze upon how much lava I had to clear out, since that was 2 or 3 blocks tall worth of lava. Man, this really is looking like a warehouse before getting the support pillars in place. I don't need the support pillars as Minecraft, but it looks nicer. Plus, it gives me a good place to put torches. So yeah, all these logs. Man, that is such a tall ceiling. So from here, it looks like 4 blocks. 3, 2, 1, and then... I guess it's a good thing that I didn't clean out the cobblestone entirely, because looking around, I'm gonna have to keep that stone there. But that means I'll need to dig up 1 additional layer all the way around. Oh, and we have the windows. I'll do those after. Oh my gosh, all the torches. I lined the entire roof with torches. That's funny. Alright, let's go. From the pictures I've seen of City Skylines, I could see it being a spiritual successor of SimCity. Alright, I think I'm all good there. Plop the cobblestone, plop the stone, plop the obsidian, then let me clean out all these mob drops that are taking up inventory space. And then I'll grab all the logs I have, and then become sad at realizing I need a lot more. But that's okay, I'll just sit and I'll wait. We probably have some adventuring to do, because I gotta get wood from somewhere. So, what forest are we chopping down next? Let's go find out, shall we? Let me just toss all this first. Are the buzz that important? No. Alright, let's put away the iron, and then I'll grab all the logs I have. Should say all the logs after all the stripped logs I created. You know what, here, I'll just deal with 9 stacks, and we'll go from there. Howdy, Paul, welcome back. So it looks like we'll have log, 4 blocks, log. Okay, then it's a 3 block gap from the door. It very well could be. I don't remember if we had confirmation that there are 2 separate games or not. Because I know Notch has been working on levers and chests for a while. Excuse me. 3, 4. Oh wait, no, hold up. Really gonna hope I keep this consistent. Man, all these torches are in the way though. And there's a 3 block gap. Hooray, I did this right. So that means, nope, let's not do that. So what that means is I just have to copy the pattern on that side to over here. And then I'll need to look back at the old one to see how far apart they are in width, since I have the length set up. That took me 48. So it's 24. I have 24 pillars long and 6 pillars wide. Man. Oh, no, that's not 2. It's 12 because I forgot everything's cut in half. It's 6 pillars wide, but 12 pillars long. Oh, I only have 2 pillars. For some reason, I was thinking I had 3 on each side. I guess I have 3 rows of chests, but only 2 pillars. Anyways, so from here, it's 4 blocks, another pillar, and then it's 3 blocks until the wall. Wow, this lines up so well. I stare at this warehouse just about every stream, and I never bother to realize how well the placement for everything was. Of course, I could have made a more compact version, or I should say I can make a more compact version now. But at this point, I want all these warehouses to be identical, other than the ores in the floor. But otherwise, when it comes to the placement of the pillars, the chests, and ladders and whatnot, I want all that to be the same. But yeah, it lines up so well. So it's 4 pillars wide and 12 pillars long. That's a lot of pillars. Alright, put that back because next we have all the torches. Time to see exactly how we plop torches down. If I'm correct, it's just a torch on every inside and outside face of the pillars. So yeah, we've got the torches here, plus the torches here. So yep, inside and outside, not the front and the back. And I'm not going to deal with torches up there because I'm not that far yet. But it looks like... Yep, there we go. I know what we're doing. I'll get the ladders in place later, but I want to start working on all the logs first. In fact, here's how I'm going to do it. I'll do it in 4 or 5 separate batches. Because it's going to be faster. Oops. Just to go from one side to the other. And so now that I'm in here, I'll do both sides. Oh, say goodbye to this stack. That's okay. Because I have plenty more. I'll also do one last look around once I get all the torches on the pillars, just to make sure that I don't have any more on the floor. Should be easy to spot though with such a consistent lighting pattern. Except for the obsidian. The obsidian is rather low contrast on the dark scale. Oops. Alright, last row. Hooray! And then I'll be done with all the torches. I'm gonna really hope I end off with an even number, because all the torches in here have a set amount. Oh man, I have an odd number. Sadness. Let's make sure there are any torches anywhere on the floor. Did I miss any poles? I don't think so. Alright, that means I'm gonna have to find a place outside for torches. Or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, you know what this also means? I can move that over. I can organize my inventory just a wee bit better. Oh, you know what I can do? Say goodbye to more of this? Oh, please don't. That wasn't necessary. You didn't have to wash away my torches. With all that taken care of, now I can do boom, double boom, triple boom. There's also that cave up there. In fact, how about I do a little bit of exploration? Something that's not mining. Oh, hi Zomble, how's it going? Alright, I think I'm good. And annoying. Alright, let's see. So, are we all set? I feel like we are. So now, the next step is to keep expanding the pillars. And this is when I get sad because there's no way I'm going to have enough wood to finish all of these. I remember working on the third warehouse and I realized, man, this takes so much wood. That's a problem. I cannot hail or reach that far. I don't know if how much higher up that one goes, but I'll just leave all these for now. As high up until I get the roof situated. Hello. I was right, looks like we have slimes down here. I was thinking to myself, but I didn't want to say anything, because then if I said something, it was going to happen. But I was thinking to myself, I wonder if I have any slime chunks down here. With the amount of space I have, there's a big possibility. But I knew if I was going to say something, then I would absolutely start finding slimes. And alas, I didn't have to say anything for it to happen, and I did that wrong. Oops. I know the pillars here in the middle are taller for sure. But like I said, I just want all these to go up to as much space as I currently have, because I'll dig out the ceiling once I start having ladders established and places to climb on. I want to work on this from the ground up. And so the next step is getting chests in place once I finish all these pillars. The question is, am I going to finish the pillars? Because, oh boy. There's a lot of logs that need to be placed down and not a lot of wood I have. And I already know that I have 0 chests and 3 or 4 stacks of planks. We're gonna be getting close, even though I know this still isn't gonna be all the way up. Those chests are gonna be rather expensive. Especially with all the chests I've been spending trying to make all those shulker boxes. Oh well. I really hope I have a lot of ladders. If I don't have a lot of ladders, then that's not right. If I don't have a lot of ladders, then I'll have to make more sticks. Can't remember how many sticks I have, but I don't think I have enough. This entire project is just super expensive. Thankfully, because this one's underground, I don't have to worry at all with stone and cobblestone, since I just have to carve out the area. But for the wood side of things, the logs and the chests and the ladders all add up to make this one expensive project. And it looks like I somehow managed to not run out. That's cool. Alright, so ladders are next, because those are going to be more useful than setting up where the chests are. Excuse me. Alright, so the ladders look like they're only 7 blocks tall. Yeah, so each ladder only goes up 7 blocks. Alright, I could deal with that. A stack in 24? Oh man. Dare I see how many sticks we have? A fair amount. I'll spend 7. 7 stacks of sticks, I should say. And see how far this gets us. Plus an extra 7 because we have an odd number. Insert the gif of the guy opening the wallet. It's empty, and he quickly turns away. Best in-depth version to start a world in. Howdy, Ian. Welcome back. I'd almost want to say 130 for Diamond Generation, and tools do not yet have durability yet. Okay, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll go up 4 blocks. We'll start at 4 blocks for each of these. Started hailing. It's more than what we've had. I don't know if we had any hail here, but I know we've had rain. Alright, so then I skip this. Wait, no, I think I skipped 2 pillars. I think this one in the middle has nothing on it, because that's the separation. Good meme, or good pun. Made me laugh in my head. So yeah, I was right. This pillar, so it's ladder, skip, opposite ladder. And then we have ladder, skip, opposite ladder. Cool, that saves me. Alright, back down we go. Up the ladder, down the ladder. I feel like that's a splash. I started saying it one day. Can't remember in what scenario. Must have been a temperature fluctuation enough to change the composition of the material coming down from the sky. I feel like I've heard up, down, but I think up, down is more common. Up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. No, B, A, not A, B, sorry. Everyone who got mad at me for that. I think it's B, A, then A, B, A, before select, start. Oh, there go all those ladders. Fun while it lasted. Let me sort this so that way it pulls from complete stacks first. I'm pretty sure hop on pop is one of the things I have. I would need to verify. I would need to verify if it says up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. I haven't read Hop on Pop in years, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the Dr. Seuss books I have sitting on a bookshelf within here. I was surprised. I guess since I do indeed have enough space, I'll start spending the ladders, trying to fill this up entirely. I don't know what version I have. A lot of my Dr. Seuss books are from the late 90s, mid to late 90s, because they were my sister's books, I believe, which were new back then. But, 25 to 30 years have passed. 30 to 35 years have passed. Alright, thankfully I don't have to put the ladder on there. Standalone and a compilation book. Interesting. I'm not at all surprised because those are rather thin. From a production standpoint, it would make total sense that a bunch of the stories would be compiled into one large book because they're rather short, and so when it comes to printing costs, it's more efficient just to group them together. I want to say all of my Dr. Seuss books are standalone. Mid-era golden books. I have a lot of those, but I don't know how many there are. Those I also inherited, and also on that same shelf of books. And somehow I am not going to run out of ladders. I really overdid it with the ladders. That's okay, because that means I'll just need these in the future. Well, that was surprisingly not as expensive as I thought it was. What do you have? A little less than 14 minutes for the day. Alright, time to stop procrastinating. Because this is next. All of these are next. And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to finish that stack. That way I dedicate exactly 4 stacks of logs. Plus, I don't know, we'll start here. You know what? Nah, I'll dedicate plus 2 stacks of planks. I don't want to be completely out of planks. That's a terrible idea. Oh wait, ladders go back here. Alright, toss all that. Alrighty. Let's do some crafting. You know, I think this is one of those times I'm gonna use the recipe book. I'm not a big recipe book fan, but I gotta say, all these chests. There we go. I will say that was rather convenient. Instead of needing to craft 1 stack, then another stack, then the 16. Oh wait, hold on. I need some planks, because the planks go in between. Oopsies. Alright, whoop. The day might arrive in the future, assuming you still have access to them. And I may or may not have not committed to memory what the pattern is for the chests. I think it's chest, chest, plank, chest, chest, plank, chest, chest. Are there 3 planks or 2? There's 3. So yeah, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I've never heard of the phrase, one day you'll be old enough to read children's books again. I know every once in a while I go back. Oh wait, you know what I didn't do? I didn't see what the pattern is. I'm pretty sure it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and then I also have 1 more on this side. There we go, and then I skip this one. Oh, that's another way to look at them. That makes sense. I was thinking reading for yourself. Because every once in a while I go back and read something back when I was a wee lad. Okay, so both of y'all were thinking the same thing. Apparently I wasn't at all. Am I just that selfish? Perhaps. You know what, I think I want to get all the chests down first before I start doing the planks. think that's just gonna be faster. At least I won't have to worry about the chests being separate. I should say I don't have to worry about chests ever again because 1.13 is the last time chests have any technical modification to them in how they are placed in the world. Unless they do something wild in the future. I think 1.13 was the finalization though. Because, oopsies, no. There we go. Because now that they are fully data oriented. I keep wanting to say orientated, but I don't think orientated is a word. It's oriented. I think. Oriented somewhat. Well, close enough. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Well, anyways, now that they have all this information about chests available and stored within the world, I can't see them making any other changes in the future. We're going to ignore the storage system for 1.21. No, 1.20.5, but that's with items within the chest and not the chest itself as the block. But now that all that's placed, we'll catch some Z's, and I look at this and I get sad because I think the amount of wood I'm going to need. In fact, here, let me grab that other stack and we'll see just how many planks I can place down. I know that each row, I should say there are 5 rows altogether, and this middle log here has a plank, which means I may not be able to place these planks, but I can place this one. There we go. Yeah, we're getting really low, but it's okay because I have 14 logs left. Then after this we'll be going out and chopping down trees. But let me get all these planks in first. In fact, I wonder if it will be faster to just do one at a time. I should say one row at a time. Maybe I should do it one column at a time. No, because the plank, the log is in the way. Notch already maxed out his world size pretty much by using the options he had, because based on his math for deep compared to square, as well as long compared to square, huge deep and huge long worlds both fill up 1,024 blocks on one of the axes. Alright, here, let me get this going. Now I have to guess. I have to use basic pattern recognition to know where the next set of planks are. Anyways, Notch would need to come up with another size that isn't the same amount of blocks. Huge deep is not 1024 by 1024. Then hold on, what value is it? Maybe the volume. Maybe what I'm... No. Yes. If it's not that, then that means the volume. Okay, so I was remembering the wrong value. The axes do not hit 1,024. The volume for huge worlds all are the same. The volume for normal sized all have the same, and then the volume for small all have the same. Is that what I'm remembering? I don't have the numbers off the top of my head, so you would need to verify whether or not that is a true statement. Because I remember looking at them and why Notch shows those numbers, and that was the conclusion I made. But yeah, long worlds do hit 1,024 on the axis. No, unless it is... because if it's 512 by 512, then yeah, it would be 1024 for long. Anyways, not important. Math, numbers. Ah, we're out of planks. Well, guess we're going tree chopping for the last 5 minutes of the day. And let me grab my sleeping bag. Put away the slime ball, clean out the zombie flesh. Yeah, 256 by 1024 by 64. Should be the same as 512 by 512 by 64, which should be the same as 256 by 256 by 256. And zombie flesh is warehouse 2. In all these warehouses. I remember thinking back when having one warehouse was going to be a good size for me. Now I know that warehouses should be at least 4 times the size. I should say have at least 4 times as many items within. That will last years. But oh well. Yeah, looking at this warehouse, it is rather small, especially when compared to the amount of other stuff I have laying around. Oh well. So let me go look at the map real fast and see whether or not it's all still here. Yes, the slime balls continue. Alrighty. So yeah, it really does come down to there's not a lot of trees off in this area that I'm going to want to go chopping, which means we'll take the boat ride all the way to... what is it? Hold on. All the way to the beta 1.2 area. There we go. And I can't remember if I fixed the chests or not. I was supposed to. I was supposed to fix the chests that I had from beta 1.2, but I don't know if I ever corrected them. Let's go find out, shall we? Same thing with the monolith. Because after 1.8, that's when they went poof. Inaccessible. You know, I should have brought a shulker box. How about I make the shulker box now? Before I go out there. That way I could have a shulker box plus the ender chest for logs and saplings. I'll leave the box undyed for now in case I want to reuse it for something else later. Oh no! No, not another one. Hold on, I have to build another Iron Golem memorial. Man, this is a terrible spot. This is right between the warehouse and my ramen picture. Everybody wanting more for InDev is one of the reasons why I appreciate what it did for survival, but beyond that, I can't see myself spending a lot of time on there. Alright, I might just build it into the wall. I'm kind of tempted to do so. Well, either way, I need 4 iron blocks, some stone, another chest, 2 flower pots. I am absolutely certain how much you enjoy world customization. Alright, I do have some flower pots, right? I have 7. Man, at this rate, I'm gonna run out of flower pots if all my iron golems keep dying. How does this happen? How have I already lost 3? You know, at this rate, I should start labeling these. I should put 1, 2, 3. 1, I thought, you know, was just being unlucky, but then 2 and 3 happened, so now I figured I might as well start numbering these in the order. So let me grab some signs. So yeah, we're not going to the beta 1.2 area after all because I need to build the Iron Golem Shrine. And then those bars, I believe, were from there. Plus the chest. Let me just turn these into planks real fast. Alright, sign, flower pot, block of iron, stone. I'll grab a little more than that. I don't know how much I need. Oh yeah, I can put away the water bucket since I'm not doing any more mining down there for the time being. Alright, let's build this shrine. Pretty soon here, I'll be able to add bells to each of these, because I plan on putting a bell on top of all of them, or maybe in front or something. That way I can do the bell. Oh wait, I need another iron block. Whoops. Thought I only needed 4. Every time I pay my respects. And then, yeah, let me also... Here, I'll plop down the signs. And then build the third one. Alright, well, let's go do number 3. So let's think, where do I have the space? Because it's right here. If I want 3 blocks, I guess what I'll have to do is dig up a little bit of the space here. And then I'll sink it down, probably to this level. So it would be... I guess if I built it in the mid area, that would put it there. Oh, that stone. Oops. Something's not right. Oh, the iron. Hold up. The iron's supposed to be up. Howdy, James. Welcome back. I've been wearing the dragon head since 1.4. I've been wearing this dragon head since UMP Part 2. 3, sorry, Part 3. Do you know how long ago that was? That was 2022. Anyways, I've been wearing it on my head because the bug in 1.4 exclusively where you were able to place down, or you were able to add any item onto your onto the armor slots by pressing one of the number keys. For example, if I have my iron boots here, I could press, what's that, 7? No, 6. If I press the 6 hotkey, the number 6 on my top row, it goes straight to there. And so, anyways, I took advantage of that. Yeah, we're gonna sleep real fast, and then... Oh, you know, here, we'll sleep as the last thing we do for the day. Yep. Ding. Clap, clap. Alright. The iron golem's now been put to rest. And so, yeah, that's indeed all it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye. Almost slept too early.